Hello my dear students, in earlier video we discussed about the light and how the shadow is formed, how the opaque objects cast a shadow, how the shadow is formed from the opaque object. So today we are going to study about eclipses, how the eclipses are formed. Generally all the celestial bodies are also an opaque object. So when one celestial object casts a shadow on another celestial object, an eclipse occurs. So today we are going to study about the eclipse, the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse, how these two eclipses occur. So the eclipses are most oftenly used to describe the solar eclipse and the lunar eclipse. That is the Surya Grahan and the Chand Grahan we say in Hindi. Solar eclipse is the Surya Grahan and lunar eclipse is the Chandra Grahan. So when the moon shadow crosses the earth's surface, then what happens? Then the solar eclipse occurs. And the lunar eclipse occurs when the moon comes into the shadow of the earth. When the moon moves into the shadow of the earth, then the lunar eclipse occurs. So how the eclipse occurs? What way the eclipse will occur? So firstly, the moon, sun and the earth, that is the three celestial bodies, should be in the straight line. That is, they should be aligned in a straight line for the eclipse to occur. So the shadows are formed by the heavenly bodies. We all know the heavenly bodies are opaque and hence a shadow is formed. So when a heavenly body casts a shadow on another heavenly body, an eclipse occurs. When sunlight falls on the earth and the moon, they cast the shadow, causing eclipses. We get the light from the sun. So for shadow to occur, the light is provided by the sun. So the shadow is formed either by the earth or by the moon, and hence the eclipse will occur accordingly. During the eclipse, the sun, the earth and the moon should be aligned in a straight line. It is very important. If they are not in the straight line, then the eclipse will not occur. You know that the moon revolves around the earth and the earth revolves around the sun. So there comes a point when all the three are in the straight line, and hence the eclipses occur. A solar eclipse is also called the new moon day or an Amavasya day, because here what happens, the moon comes in between the earth and the sun. So the solar eclipse will occur. An eclipse of a sun by the moon is called the solar eclipse. It is mainly called the Surya Grahan or the solar eclipse. Solar means it is because of the sun. We are not able to see the part of the sun during the solar eclipse. We are not able to see the sun from some part of the earth, and hence the solar eclipse will occur. So what happens in the solar eclipse? Solar eclipse are generally of two types. What are they? Total solar eclipse and partial solar eclipse. What happens in total solar eclipse? In total solar eclipse, as the name implies, total. Here what happens, the sun from some part of the earth where the shadow is formed, where the shadow of the moon is formed on the some part of the earth, the people from that place is not able to see the sun at all, and hence the solar eclipse occurs. And partial solar eclipse is that in which we are able to see the sun, some part of the sun we are able to see, then it is called the partial solar eclipse. Let's read what is it. When traveling around the earth, there comes a time during the journey when the moon comes in between the sun and the earth. You see, the moon is in between the earth and the sun. So the shadow of this moon is on some part of the earth. This part is little part of the earth. From here here they can see the total solar eclipse. That is, they are not able to see the sun for some time. The largest solar eclipse that has ever occurred was of around 7.5 minutes. The moon cast a shadow on the earth. The moon is casting a shadow on the earth, and that shadowed part of the earth is not able to see the sun. So the total solar eclipse occurred. And when the sun is partially visible, then it is called the partial solar eclipse. So it is very important to learn that it is a eclipse by the moon and we are not able to see the sun, and so it is called the Surya Grahan or a Amavasya day. So it is advisable not to see the sun at that time during the solar eclipse from a naked eye, because we use special glasses to see the sun at the time of the solar eclipse, so that we will not damage our eyes. Now next is the lunar eclipse or the full moon day, or we call it the Purnima. We call it Purnima. So here what happens, the earth comes in between the sun and the moon. The earth comes in between the sun and the moon, and the shadow of the earth falls on the moon in such that we are not able to see the moon at all during that period of time. From the earth we are not able to see the moon at that period of time, so it is called the new full moon day or the Purnima day. You might have heard from your parents that today is Purnima, okay, an auspicious day. So this is that day only when the moon is not seen at all from the part of the earth. So in lunar eclipse, the earth cuts off the light reaching the moon. So the sun provides the light to the earth, but when they are in a straight line, so what happens, the shadow, earth is bigger than the moon, so what happens, the earth's shadow falls on the moon and such that the moon is not visible at all. It goes into a really darkness. So what happens, this is the umbra is pure dark and penumbra is little bit, we can able to see the some part of the moon when the moon comes here. So penumbra is the little darker area and the umbra is the darkest area. When the moon falls in this area, when they are aligned in a straight line, one straight line, then the moon is not visible to the earth people because they fall in the shadow of the earth. Hence it is called the lunar eclipse or the Purnima day, or we can call a full moon day. So what happens in a lunar eclipse, the earth cuts off the light reaching the moon. So earth comes in between the light of the sun and it stops it from reaching the moon, and the moon is hence falls on the shadow of the earth. So the moon is completely hidden by the dark shadow of the earth. So what is the shadow? Dark shadow of the earth, because it blocks the sun rays, and the people of the earth cannot see the moon, so they are not able to see the moon, and hence it is called the total lunar eclipse or the full moon day or a Purnima day. But when the partial lunar eclipse occurs, when the moon is partially hidden by the shadow of the earth, partially it is hidden by the shadow of the earth, then it is called a partial lunar eclipse. So today we studied about what is eclipse, how the eclipses are formed, and what are the two types of eclipses, that is the solar eclipse, Surya Grahan, and the lunar eclipse, that is the Chandra Grahan. Thank you.